Hey everyone, I am going to show you step by step how to use Lovable to copy a template like this or clone a website, and by the end of this video, you'll have your own fully working no-code app, and I'll teach you how to build something like this, an e-commerce site or something like this, an app that totally copies Spotify's design. Now before we get started, if you haven't signed up to Lovable yet, make sure to use our affiliate link down below to get up to free 10 credits if you sign up to any of these plans. Now with that note, let's start this video. So let's start with this video on how to use templates and how to replicate other website designs to your specifications, to your customizations, and your business needs. So for the template we're going to use today, let's go through one of these in the template list. Let's try the e-commerce store template, and you can have a preview of it when you click on it. And in the top right, you can see the Use Template button. You can include a project history to look at step-by-step, but for now, let's just use it as is. Now, remixing the project means that it's going to recreate the template and give you a preview and really recreate the whole code base of the existing project. Now, there are a lot of templates in Lovable available. Some of them are from creators, some of them are already built in. But let's say you have an e-commerce website that you want to do, and you don't want to start fresh, and you're already liking the design, the layout of this template. So from here, what you can do is you're going to get a preview really of what the website looks like if it finishes uploading, and it's going to give you really details of what it is and what next steps you can do. So some suggestions: personalize the branding, add a shopping cart, set up authentication, connect payments, add product management. So really the power is in your hands. For now, since these are more database and connection driven applications that we'll do in another video, I'll be doing another video to show you how to set up a database and authentication, as well as how to connect other platforms and webhooks. But for now, let's do item list number 1, where we want to personalize the branding. So we can say something like, I want to personalize, excuse my spelling, personalize this website to my branding. Let's just refresh the page. Let's say the products I sell are, let's go, laptops and computer parts. So find stock images for a sample. You can put the shop name. I want the shop to be called Tech Giant. Let's say this Tech Giant Co. And color tone, for color tone, I want bold reds and blacks in a modern tone. And then make descriptions and items to match. Now, we can do something like this, where we can personalize the template for our own use cases. Let's try putting it in chat mode first, so that we can see the plan that it has for whatever prompt you put. Let's give it a minute. It's gonna really visualize what you want it to do. All right, let's say you have components that you want to keep. You can click the components. You can click each separate component, the visual edits, and have that look as well. Now, each page here, each item has their own description and all. So you want to replicate that with laptops and all. So from our simple small prompt, it took me like what? A minute to idealize and type. We have a full plan of implementation. Now, if you have a simple prompt, I always recommend to use the chat feature. It'll make the final product much more powerful and complete, because Lovable knows what it can do. Lovable knows how to talk to itself. So let's say you're satisfied, just implement the plan, and it's going to make the edits as you go. So give it a little time to think, a little time to build in real time. I'm going to pause and come back when it's finished. Okay, it's back, and as we can see, it has finished editing the template to our desire very quickly. For your reference, I was only gone for like 5 minutes, and it's completely done. It's sourced as free stock images just for the sample. You can obviously upload your own images as you wish. And if you want to look at the task it completed, it updated the color scheme, downloaded the stock images, updated the product data, and you can even see the specific code files that it edited. If you're a developer, you can customize it yourself, edit it yourself, but you can see everything that it did. You can see all the steps that it took for you to replicate, for you to edit, for you have to have a more, let's say, broader, more specific idea of what it has done to the template. And look, before this, it was a jewelry e-commerce website. Now, it's a tech laptop or PC part, fully finished, ready to use website. And it has even segregated and compartmentalized all the different types of item listings. So we have laptops. You can click that. We can go to laptops. You can go here. We have components, accessories, gaming gear, stuff like that. And look, we can even set filters. Oh, it hasn't changed that. Again, if it hasn't changed something, we can just change it again in the chat. You can even change the filtering of the prices. Now, some of the features may not be fully finished because then the prompt wasn't as specific. We only asked it to change the color scheme and the description, so that's all it changed. But we can do more, how do I say this, customization. But if you click on one of these, we can see that it hasn't yet changed the specific item descriptions. They're still tied to different items. So that's part of really the process. It's an iterative process to customize the whole thing. So we can see that it did the task that we wanted it to change the listing. So let's try giving each of this their own description. Okay. Finish adding specific descriptions to each item. And make sure the search and filter features work. For now, let's stop at that, and then we'll go to copying a website. But we just want to show you that this entire thing is this entire work of doing a template is an iterative process. If you're more specific, if you had all the features, it would have done that. But all we had to do was to personalize the website to our design, and it did that. It didn't yet do the description, so that's what we're gonna let it do. Okay, it's building again in real time, and for reference, it only took about 3 credits just to do all that. And now we're gonna have it add more functionality. I'll be back and do a quick showcase of the new changes it made. Okay, we're back, and we can see that it made the changes that we needed. It added a description to each. We can see that it even has some in the cart. We can't do checkout yet because we didn't connect any prices, but we can filter. We can just do laptops. We can just do components. We can just do accessories, gaming gear, stuff like that. The search bar works as well. Titan Pro X. You can see the search works as intended. And really, that's the power of Lovable. You can customize your own thing from a template, hundreds of templates available from somewhere else or within the Lovable portfolio. If you wish to publish, all you have to do is publish this. It can create its own URL, or if you have your own domain, I'm assuming businesses have their own domain, then just add it there and really give it a moment to build. You can check the security of the website. We've addressed this in another video. But now that your website is live, you can just click there. And this e-commerce store is available really for anyone to shop for your products. You don't really have to think. All you have to do is prompt with an idea. And Lovable takes care of the rest. All the setup. You can even connect a database to this. But we'll discuss that in another video. And you can even have the analytics of your website visits. Now, another thing I want to try is I want to replicate another website. Now I'm going to pause and go back to the home page with another prompt. And let's try replicating Spotify. Okay, so this time I want to try replicating a website instead. So let's try replicating Spotify, essentially the design and the function, and making it yours. Now I won't add the authentication yet. I won't add the billing or the subscription yet. I just want a proof of concept, really. So let's just prompt, can you replicate the design of Spotify? You can just paste the link. It can access the links. Really powerful AI agents in Lovable. And just make a proof of concept with the UI and designs. And let's say dummy listings of songs with data. And music playback if possible. So again, to get the best results, just put it in chat mode so that it can plan first how to execute this to the best of its ability. Click enter, and it's gonna plan in real time. You just have to sit and wait. It'll do the magic for you. And let me pause and come back when it finishes. Okay, we're back, and as we can see, the Spotify clone is now completed. If you hide here and have it in full screen, we can see that it's very similar to what we see in Spotify. And we can even, let's see if it'll play. And even, fetch some pre-made songs and free albums. It's not playing right now as these are not free songs. But as you can see here, it essentially copied the design and layout of Spotify. You can see it's a really pretty much a carbon almost exact copy of Spotify with all the features, the songs, the play button here. Now I didn't put all the features just to save some credits, but we can see all the parts that it made here. We can see what it did in the plan itself. And just to show you, sometimes I'm going to ask you questions as to what it will specify. And you can see the answers I made here. So really, it's a really powerful tool to harness the design, the template of another existing website. Because, oh, as you can see, the player itself works as well. It just took a little time to load. It's not the exact song, but it's just free stock audio songs that it uses. So you can see the audio player works as well with the design. Anyway, it's a tool to really harness the design of other websites, as many websites have similar features, and trying to replicate those or trying to make it from scratch really takes so much time. So much time from the creative process. When you could create unique features, you're stuck creating the boilerplate features that every website has, the logins, the listing of songs, the listing of details, stuff like that, all the buttons. Lovable does that all for you. So it's really powerful. It speeds up everything that you need to do. And the cool thing about it is you can make these designs your own. So I'm just going to do a simple design prompt. I'm going to ask it to edit the design. So let's say I'm not happy with a green and dark theme. Let's try making it, which is a good theme. Let's edit the theme here. So instead of the primer being green, let's make it where's the blue? A cyan, just to try it. The primary is black. Secondary can be slate. And you can see it edit in real time. A more brighter blue tone. The accent can be, let's say, a nice cyan accent as well. It's going to make the other accent also a bluish teal color. And if you want to change the primary text, you can make it Let's try as well another. Let's do a dark blue, a dark sky blue. And you can do save. And we can see here these buttons, they change their colors to a bluish theme, or when you scrolled over the other themes, you can see that the colors can change. So you can really customize it as you want. And you can see the Lovable AI agent will do it for you. And as before, you can go back to the preview. You can even access the cloud. So if you want to upload your own songs to the database, which we will cover in another video, how to implement the database itself. But you can definitely do that in Lovable. It will set it up all for you in a matter of minutes. And if you want to publish and you're satisfied with it, you can put it there. If you want to put it on GitHub, you can sync it with another project. For now, let's not do that. And you can definitely do so. If you want to make edits, you can make edits. Really, the possibilities are really endless for what you can do with Lovable. Now, if you go back home, you can see that it updates in your projects, and you can just go back to it if you need to. And you can go back here. If you're not satisfied with it, you can make more edits. Again, the possibilities are endless. Lovable is a strong tool. You can do pretty much anything. So that is really all you need to know to start with using the templates or using other websites to your advantage to empower your design, empower your business, and to speed up the process. Now, all you have to do is copy paste a publicly available link, and Lovable can scrape and access the front end, the design of any website, copy it for its own as best as it can, and customize it to your business needs. Now, if you enjoyed watching the video, again, sign up for Lovable using our affiliate link to get up to free 10 credits in your first project. You can upgrade to any of these plans depending on your credit needs. And please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching. Check out the other videos. Goodbye.